I mean, should I just like read some of these quotes and then maybe what if I don't even discuss it? What if I just read the quotes?
Yeah.
And then we just move on?
Well, I think this is going to transition into what I was wanting to show you.
Okay. I mean, there's a lot of quotes, so maybe I just take like the first couple. I mean, so I haven't gone through this. Obviously, this is completely spur of the moment. I just found this. You made me think of it with our discussion that we were just having, and I'm like, man, when I was highlighting some of these, I'm like, these would be interesting for discussion. So maybe we'll just drop them, and we can maybe, if something catches earworms, we can catch it on a different episode or whatever. And I'm just going to read nothing more than the highlight, and I'm just going to move on. Okay. So they've realized that at the present time, subjective values are losing their importance in favor of objective values that can be understood by a greater number of people. And if the aim is to mass produce objects for sale to a wide public at a low price, then it becomes a problem of method and design. The artist has to regain the modesty he had when the art was just a trade. And instead of despising the very public he's trying to interest, he must discover its needs and make contact with it again.
Yeah, that to me has echoes of the episode we did where everything just looks the same.
Yeah.
It's like, let's just get stuff that's objectively pleasing.
Yeah. Well, so the title Design is Art, he basically traces through, all these artistic movements approaching 1966. And he's like, we've become a commercial society. So like commercial facing design is the new art. And he's essentially just saying like, we need to stop like, oh, I'm a genius and I have to make shit. Yep. And instead just be like, okay, how can I make this? Like, what does this need? Mm-hmm. Approach it like you're making a great painting or something. Right. And then the quality of everything goes up instead of having the separation, which I think is great advice, I think. Yeah.
Which I think that is really encapsulated by, is it Braun, the German company in the 60s that was doing all that industrial design? Yeah. Like beautiful stuff.
There should be no such thing as art divorced from life, with beautiful things to look at and hideous things to use. If what we use every day is made with art and not thrown together by chance or caprice, then we shall have nothing to hide.
I think that echoes what I'm dealing with right now in consuming all this stuff and buying old typewriters and stereo equipment and listening to music and getting all that. Like, I just felt like so much of what I had was devoid of that.
Yeah.
And I am,
swimming. Literally just moved us into,
I'm swimming in this stuff now. So it needs to be edited down.
Yeah.
But that's what's going on. This is
when the objects we use every day and the surroundings we live in have become in themselves a work of art, then we shall be able to say that we have achieved a balanced life.
That's exactly what I'm doing. Yeah. Now you might look at my space and see chaos or see, this is not my aesthetic, or I don't like the feeling of having all this stuff. I have thought that several times in the context of, I am manifesting in the world. This is an externalization of what is in my brain.
Right.
Like, what is me? Like my soul, whatever it is. And I need to be surrounded by these objects of great beauty and art and function as well.
Yeah.
To do what I do.
Yeah.
And I felt very devoid of that for a long time.
You were out of balance. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I can't build that on my desktop on my Mac. And I don't mean my physical desktop. I mean like on the computer. Sure, I can put up a cool wallpaper. Yeah. Or maybe I can get some app that lets me make the folders different colors.
To even matter,
it's just not, I need to have it.
Yeah.
I need it to be around me.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll do like a couple more and then we can move forward. But it is beautiful because it is just right. An exact project produces a beautiful object. Beautiful not because it is like a piece of sculpture, even modern sculpture, but because it is only like itself. Mm. A thing is not beautiful because it is beautiful, as the frog said to the she frog. It is beautiful because one likes it.
That's right. That brings us back to Ruben. Well, do you like it? That's all that matters.
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
It had been a golden afternoon. And I remember having the familiar conviction that life was beginning over again with the summer and summer.